All right, how's it going? I'm here at my local lake. I'm about to paddle up the lake and try to get into the river. The river flows in nice and slow, so I'm going to try to paddle up river as far as I can and do some fishing, hanging out, see how things go. I'm at what seems to be the mouth of the river. It's right there. I'm about to head up it, but I'm digging this little island I found here. It's not really touched by land that I can tell, which means I don't see any no trespassing signs, and I don't think anyone owns it. I definitely may have to come back here and camp here. I'm sure it's property of the lake, which is public property currently. I may have to come back and camp on this whole island and just fish one night. This just seems like a great spot. I don't know that I would catch anything. It's got a lot of, ducks and geese and, and things like that. Birds that catch fish a lot and stuff like that. So they should be some fish here. But about to head up this river, see how far I can get. Turkey right there. See if I can get into, I don't know if I can get him on video or not. Well, I'm up the river ways. I figure I'm probably about 3 miles from where I put in up the lake and then up the river. Kind of see it behind me here. You can see up the river there. It's pretty nice. The current's not too bad here. I mean, it has current, but I can still stay in the slows and paddle. I'll rest for a few minutes and maybe paddle a little ways on up and see what I can get into. If I maybe find a place to hang out for a bit. Well, made it about as far up the river as I think I'm gonna go. This side is walking only, and then this side here, I don't think, I can probably paddle them currents, but it's just tight, and I'd have to take my fishing rods down the storm. I got into a little bit of trouble down there. I had to cut through about a 4-foot spot between trees, and the current shoved me right into one. So it's been a nice little exploration. The water's kind of deep right here. I think I'm gonna fish for a few minutes, maybe go kind of look around, see if I can hang my hammock and rest for a bit, just read a book and relax. If I don't do that, I'm definitely going to do that at some point. There's a spot down closer to where the river runs into the lake that I really liked. Just make sure I'm not on land that's private. I don't want to be above the high water mark or where there's no trespassing signs or anything like that. But see what I can catch here and go from there. Well, I ate my dinner, hung out a bit, fished, didn't catch anything, decided to head on back down the river. And I'm hearing thunder in the background here, so I may be trying to outrun the storm. My plan is if I can just find somewhere to flip my kayak and put the tarp up, then I'll stay dry that way. If not, I'll push through it, or maybe just beach the kayak and flip it and try to get kind of hunkered down somewhere if it starts bad. As long as it's just raining, I'm all right. If the lightning starts up, I guess I'll just have to hunker in somewhere. What a beautiful area to spend a day, I'm telling you. Well, I made it to a bridge that crosses over the river a little ways above the lake. Some of these clouds look pretty black. Back over, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick them up. Back over kind of that way. Figured I'm gonna hang out here a few minutes, see what this storm does. If it looks like it's gonna blow on past me, I'll push on down the lake a little ways, but I don't want to get caught out in open water if the lightning picks up, so I'm gonna hang here for a few minutes and just feel it out. I feel like I'll be safer here. Maybe fish a few minutes. Well, I thought I was gonna not have to worry about this storm after a bit. So I came on down to the top end of the lake, and I found me a nice little place to put up my hammock, kick back to read a book, and thunder is starting up again, but it's a lot closer this time, so looks like I don't know if this one's going to bypass me or not. If it starts to rain or lightning cracks, I guess I'll just put up a tarp and hang here till it's over. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not, but yeah, that's all for now. So I'm back at home. Pretty crazy ending. So I was laying in my hammock and I checked the weather, just checked the radar, and it wasn't just going to rain, it was going to get worse as the evening progressed. So I thought, well, I'd rather try to get home before, it gets bad. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and just do this. Right after I got everything packed up and got out on the water in my hammock, I got caught in rain. Pretty bad, lightning, the whole thing I didn't want to get caught in. But the storm was not going to let up. So I just bit the bullet and did it. And I made it back down the lake, no worse for the worse, soaking wet, but all my gear was protected. So made it back, got loaded up, and headed home. That's it. Crazy end to a long day. Great day.